So we will start discussing about the one shloka from Bhagavad Gita, and today it is from 18th Adhyay, and stanza is 61. So here Krishna is telling, "O Arjuna, the Lord is lodged in the hearts of all beings. His cosmic delusion compels them to revolve as though they had been mounted on a machine." When I read this stanza, this shloka, really it interests me because the word machine. And when I went parallel to the Sanskrit shloka, here really Krishna means he has written it yantra. So he is telling that we are revolving as though we had been mounted on one yantra, machine. And why he is saying so? So it was, if we will try to understand, the first part is that, oh Arjuna, the Lord is lodged in the hearts of all beings. We know it on the spiritual path. We have heard it so many times that Atma dwells in us, and though we don't know exactly, but then also we believe, and yes, and then we try to go and try to achieve that state of understanding it. He is our own. Paramahansa Yoganandaji said, He is the dearest of the dear and nearest of the near. So He is within us, we are within Him. But then He is telling, He just then keeping us aside. He says that we have been mounted on the machine and we are revolving. And if it is so, just we can think it that way. One beautiful example can explain this very nicely. We know parents take their child to the biggest park. You can say some Disney World, or what that Fantasyland or SL World, where there are so many machines are there, and takes child to a particular part of the garden where there are machines, there are beautiful play games, and in that corner, in that part, they take him inside, and lot of people are there. Everyone is busy into that machine, and then that is they drop their son inside or daughter inside and say, go and play, and that is a merry-go-round. So child sits on that, machine starts, there are so many people sitting on that, children, elderly, everyone, and so it starts moving. Child enjoys, he is very happy with that. Oh, he likes it, and after some time the machine stops, and then the person who is handling that machine says that this game is over. If you want to stay further, you have to go to the next section. Then the children, everyone runs to that, all of screaming, everything. And that time, see, always when they come out, there are two ways. One is exit and one is go ahead. So no one enters the exit part. Everyone goes to the go ahead, and they go into the next section. And there is a giant wheel, a big wheel with beautiful seats and everything. The child goes and sits into that. That starts rotating. And now this what happens. This is a big wheel, and it starts speeding up. Yes. And as it starts its momentum, the child little bit gets frightened, and but then the next person who is sitting to that child holds his hand and said, don't worry, I am with you. And he is comfortable now, and the machine goes away. When it is going up, he enjoys, but when it comes down, he feels as if a hollow thing, something in his heart or stomach and everything. His mind little boggles and everything, but after some time he gets used to it and he start enjoying it, and everyone is enjoying, screaming, shouting, everything. And after some time it stops. The person who is handling said, now this show is over. If you want to enjoy more, go to the next section. When all of them, they come down, There are again two ways, exit and go ahead. Out of this exit, few people or that child looks behind and he sees his parents. In his mind, he says, my parents are waiting for me. Should I go ahead or not? I'm not much happy with this game. But in between, what happens? All the rush, all the people just drag him into that. He has no option to go into that exit, and he has to go to the next section. And he goes there, and there is a roller coaster. And looking at it, such a fun, he says, wow, this is something very new and beautiful. I would enjoy this. And he gets into that. And it starts moving. And when it takes its momentum, it speeds up. And when it speeds up, he gets scared. But now there is no option. He has got into that roller coaster, and now he has to play. And so what happens? All the people are there, so he is little comfortable. He plays, he goes with them, all screaming. When the machine speeds up, people start howling, screaming, laughing, crying, everything. And he is into that. Everyone is doing the same thing. So he's little comfortable also. Okay, everyone is doing the same thing. I am not something different. And but when the machine goes upside down, many times people vomit. They feel uncomfortable. The heartbeat stops or something like that. There is a higher heart speed, or it is something different happens. They cannot breathe, but there is no option. They have to move with that because the machine is on. And they do that way. And many times in such games, people die also of heart attack, whose heart is weak. Even in this drama of delusion, whose heart is weak, who is very much emotional, dies. But who is strong remains. But then the machine is going on. And that is why Krishna is saying this machine is going on. People are screaming, shouting, howling. And but the game is that when the upside down happens, the machine slows down and brings them into the comfortable zone. They are into comfort now. They feel, oh, now I am safe. Now this machine is good. Now this game is good for me. And again, they become very comfortable. But again, the machine speeds up. Again, it goes upside down and everything. Continuously, this is happening with us in this life. This machine of roller coaster, we have got into that. Now we don't have option. Parents are there, they are waiting, but we have caught up into this. Same thing happens to that. And then what is the thing we can do? This thing happens to everyone. We are children of these parents who are standing there. They are watching for us, but they have no option. Once they drop us inside, they cannot come and take us out. Now we have to think what should be our next step. And the same thing happens. The child is very disturbed, but people are happy, screaming, shouting. They enjoying that. And when the machine stops also, they don't want to get down. They again want to get into that machine and get into that screaming, shouting. Yes, this world goes like that. But now there is an option of free will. When the child or anyone who wants to get out of that, the child screams and shouts and calls his parents, come, take me out. I don't want to stay. I am not enjoying this. I want to be with you. I will be comfortable with you alone. I am not enjoying this game. And when this delusion goes and the child cries, means we cry. For the parent, means God. Then God comes Then parents go to that person and say, my child is not comfortable, please stop your machine. And he says, okay, within 5 minutes it will stop, wait. And then he slows down and the child comes out. So, but the thing is that we should use our free will, because once we are lodged inside, but here after coming outside, we have the option to scold parents. And the child scolds, why did you take me there in the first place? I didn't ask you to take me there. You were knowing what is there. Then also you pushed me inside and you were standing there watching me, that my uncomfort, my discomfort, my problems, my everything you were watching. Then parents said, yes, we also felt it. We feel sorry for that. And that is what Paramahansa Yogananda ji says. He says God is really, he feels very sorry for that he has dropped us into this mess. But only thing that can take us out is that our own wish. That is what we should do. Otherwise, we have to get into that. It is not a small merry-go-round or a giant wheel. It is a roller coaster. And everyone is dragged into that. And you will see when people go to these big parks, as Salvador, really they go there and they enjoy, try to enjoy in that. How come it is? People, why do people go and stay there? Because it has its own attraction. Because they think everyone is enjoying, so it must be joyful. Maybe I'm not enjoying at present. Maybe after one or two rounds, I will start enjoying. That is what one thinks and tries to remain into the game. But it is never enjoyable. It is never satisfying. It is never fulfilling. But that we don't understand and we remain into that. And so here Krishna is saying his cosmic delusion compels them, because everyone is moving, everyone is going, everyone is screaming. He said this is a part, screaming, shouting, howling, and then sometimes laughing, crying. This is all. Many people lose their things which are kept loosely in the pockets. Many times the specs, who is wearing the specs, it falls down. He becomes, you can say, blind. He cannot see what is reality. When his specs are gone, he becomes partially blind. He cannot see what is happening. That is what happens with us. And we just go with the mob. That is normally this world goes like. Once Maya is installed in this cosmic delusion, it takes its momentum and it makes everyone to work according to her wish. We lose our self-confidence, we lose our self-will, and we just get into all whatever is happening. And if we cry for his help, as the parents come, God comes in the form of Guru. He sends Guru and he says, okay, now he will reveal you, he will release you from this bondage, from this chakra of reincarnations, rebirths, again and again, coming and going, rotating again and again. And this is the will of a life of every devotee, every person. But as a whole, Krishna here wants to describe the whole Kala Chakra also, how it is moving. That Kala Chakra is also moving. It is going from Satya Yuga to Treta, to Dwapar, to Kali, to again we are into this mess, because we are not this body and we are soul. We have traveled all these things, many incarnations, and we have to sit and we have to just close our eyes and think, really, do I enjoy this game? Something is happening today and it is very disastrous for everyone, and then tomorrow something good happens and we think, oh, that must be for those people, we are safe. but we are not safe too. There are, because Maya has many, many ways to keep us engaged and give us the taste of difficulties also. And if we want to come out of it, the only way is we should not be in this bigger Kala Chakra also. And this bigger Kala Chakra, once one disciple asked Paramahansa Yogananda, oh, why should I try a lot? Because eventually now this earth is in the Dwapara Yuga. Eventually it will go into Treta. Eventually it will go into Satya. And I will go with that. So I should make any efforts. Till that time I can tolerate. He was into something, trying to understand maybe. And Master said, oh, don't think that way. It is not that easy release, because when earth will go into Treta Yuga and your consciousness is of Dwapara Yuga, you will be thrown to other Kal Chakra, other machine. You will not be released. And then we are that type of, we have to think, if you want to go to another planet for different lives, when the earth goes into Treta, or we have to get liberated in this lifetime, or maybe just going into the higher consciousness. That is what our path Kriya Yoga does, because otherwise it is very hard to get out of it. But doing Kriya is crying and shouting and calling our Guru that I am not enjoying this machine. I don't want to be on this roller coaster. And when we do these kriyas and everything, then because that is the way Guru has taught us to come out of this delusion and come out of this machine. And when this machine word was used, really speaking, I was so happy that Krishna was that time also knowing that there will be a roller coaster for which it will resemble the how the Maya works in this world, and how people enjoy it. Really, people enjoy it. And they say, yeah, for some time it is inconvenient, but then it works. What works? It doesn't give happiness, real happiness. It is just the emotional thing, but we enjoy it. And that is why this Maya is powerful, and it is working, and it is happy, because people like her. We say we don't like Maya, but really speaking, we like her, and so we are here. The moment we are really not interested in Maya, we will be released. As that child parent they came to the person and asked that person to stop the machine and take that child out. Same thing will happen to us the moment we are sure that I am not interested in this Maya, in this wheel, in this machine. I don't want to reincarnate again and again and be bound to all these things. And so let's try to do that, whatever. And so Paramahansa Yogananda, our Gurudev, has said that try to understand why do you want, because many people many times say, I don't see any problem over here. People are enjoying, people are doing parties there. Sometimes they feel something wrong, but that is fine. But otherwise they are going to relatives' places, they are doing their jobs, they are doing their gatherings, celebrations. They said, no, that is not that. That is not true. It is not real happiness. Once you, till the time you have not tasted the real cheese, you are happy with the stale cheese. Once you taste the real cheese, real happiness, you will not like that roller coaster. And taking his words as our Guru's words, as Krishna's words, they are the real ones who have revealed unto us all the clarity, delusion they have cleared. And so we chanted this chant today, ki, take us out of this delusion. And once we know we are in delusion, we will start to look for the reality. And then when we will start looking for it, we will call for that reality. And when we will call for that reality, God will send, He has already sent Guru. Guru will help us to release from this machine. And that is how we have to make efforts we have to, really speaking, make no efforts. We have to realize this is delusion and I want to go out of it. All the things, other things are given to us, and then we will follow them diligently and come to the state that we will say we are not enjoying these things, we want to be with our parents, and then the parent will take us to that abode where we want to go, and which is our real place, real place of dwelling. So let's think on this machine play, and let's try to understand why Krishna is saying it a machine and how it is related to our day-to-day life, and try to come out of this wheel.